Hello, everybody. Happy Monday morning. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelorette Nation News. Busy day for us here at the Worldwide Empire in Los Angeles, California. Sun hasn't even risen yet, and I'm on second video. If you guys have been following along, pretty busy day for Chicago. Just had a video with Kelly Flanagan of Chicago and Bachelors in the City podcast host Peter Weber getting back together. Of course, the other Bachelor City in the podcast host, Dustin Kendrick, commented on friend Nate, who was undergoing some controversy with, of course, his past catching up to him with women, saying that he dated them and didn't alert them that he had kids. So we're going to get into all of that, but Nate's been spotted with a new lady. We'll get into this whole story. Are they together? Was he just helping her buy groceries, helping her check the, the softness of avocados? I'm not really sure. Do me a favor, follow me on Instagram and go to patreon.com/Dave Neal for behind-the-scenes content. We'll be live this morning at 10 a.m., which, by the way, when I'm on these live streams, a lot of the news is breaking on there. So if you want my instant reaction or want to see my YouTube growth, I share revenue updates, things like that. A lot of behind-the-scenes content at patreon.com/Dave Neal. And don't forget, every single day, we are highlighting different teachers, and our teacher today, Mrs. Laura, has a classroom wish list. If you want to click the link in the pinned comments below, you can actually see the different items on the wish list and maybe purchase one or two. Everything from an $8 set of pens to different watercolors and things that she can use for her kindergarten, her Head Start class. And I've got a show this Saturday, September 3rd in Hollywood, California. Use the code DAVE if you want discounts on the tickets. You can buy the link. There'll be a link below as well if you want to come to that show. Okay, so we'll get into the Nate story in a second, but let's just check out where everyone else has been this weekend. We have Avon and Zach hanging out in San Diego or South Dakota, one of the two. I think San Diego. Avon will be on he wasn't on the hometown date yet because the dates were so long with two different bachelorettes that I believe we'll see him on the next episode. Tonight is the Men Tell All. So tonight we might hear from some of the different guys. He shouldn't be on the Men Tell All because we haven't seen him yet. Here we've got B-Mac Jones, Brandon Jones with some of the crew from the past couple of seasons, and what believes to be Marlena singing karaoke with a drumstick. Someone's having a good weekend. Logan, of course, from this past season, watching Eric shuffle down some asparagus. Real quality stuff happening there. And then a Demois article. Saw Tyler Cameron at the airport the other day. He must not have realized his AirPods disconnected because his phone was blasting Taylor Swift. Hey, maybe he just wanted the whole airport to hear Taylor Swift. And then we have Olu and Riley hanging out with Taylor Lautner. If you guys are my age, you might remember Taylor Lautner from the Twilight series. What team were you on for the Twilight series? I need to know. All right. Tayshia at the red carpets, of course. Here's Tayshia last night.
So beautiful, Tayshia.
At the VMAs. Beautiful Tayshia. Yes, Tayshia. Kiss us, Tayshia. Looking stunning. And then Blake. We have Blake. Okay, Blake Horseman, how are you? Good to see you. On this black carpet, actually. So Blake was at last night's VMAs. We'll get into that story more later. All right, and then let's see.
So excited! All-Star Shore with VMAs, baby! Yeah.
He's with his cast from All-Star Shore. There's Rachel Lindsay, the gorgeous Rachel Lindsay, Queen Rachel Lindsay there. All right, I think so. Let's keep it party going. One last video before we get into the Nate story. Here's a nice TikTok over the weekend from our friend, the other Nate.
Wait, who this? Yeah, I agree.
Hello. Ain't that something?
Look at Rod. I just love these guys. If Rodney doesn't make you smile, I don't know how the show doesn't have Rodney as the next Bachelor. Do they know something we don't? Put Rodney as the next Bachelor. This guy's great. Sorry about that. Anyway, and then I had a couple reels pop off over Instagram this weekend. 189,000, 139,000. So if you want to go check those out, I'll play one of them for you right now. This is how not to do crowd work.
What's the deal? You're real quiet. I got the engaged lady's not laughing here. You're in a happy relationship because the fiance's not even here. Is that true? Oh, you're the fiance. I can't see. I thought you were the gay best friend. I can't see.
I'm gonna dig myself out of the hole here.
I just saw his glasses. He looked like because you said she's engaged. You made it like you had nothing to. Oh, engaged. My bad, sir. I'm sorry. This is my friendly crowd work I like to do. How long you been engaged for?
All right, so anyway, if you want to check that out, you can. Okay, here we go. Finally, Logan spotted with mystery woman in, I believe PB means Pacific Beach, San Diego. So Logan's got a mystery lady there with an old school camera. So who knows? Maybe this was, maybe Logan's just a time traveler. Could it be? Is Logan a time traveler from 1997? That explains the trucker hat, you know? Who knows? Okay. Anyway, she's there in some sort of, boy, are trucker hats coming back in? Can we not do trucker hats? These aren't in style, right? These guys are kind of, one guy might be wearing a trucker hat too. Let's not do trucker hats.
Also, this girl
Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Okay. So let's get to the featured story here. We've got Nate spotted with a mystery lady who kind of looks like Kayla, right? Doesn't she kind of look like Kayla? I mean, it's a horrible photo. Anonymous Please spotted Nate and another girl in Chicago today. They were both holding hands, so could be dating. Now look, they're also looking potentially at the strawberry section. It's hard to tell. They might be at strawberries or some sort of stuffed pepper, you know, prefabricated. I can't really share from here. But what's interesting to me in this photo, I don't know if you guys noticed, what's interesting to me in this photo, the shoes. Now, ladies, you tell me, are these standard, like, nice shoes you'd wear out? Or, and I know what you guys are thinking, are these party girl shoes? Now, there's nothing wrong with being a party girl, but were they out? He's a party boy. If you're a party girl, I'm a party boy. Check the produce. Okay, anyway, but are these, the coffee's hitting, 7 a.m., are these the type of shoes you throw in your purse so that you don't have to wear your nighttime shoes out if you end up at a guy's place? You know how it is. I'm not saying they just met at a club, but sometimes you're like, I'm going on a date. I don't know if I'm going to stay over with him. That, like, it's usually in that case, like, I will stay over with him unless something goes wrong, in which case I'll go home tonight. But I want the option to wear my flats the next day if we need to go get strawberries or stuffed peppers. You know what I mean? Like, that's where she may be. I don't know. But then again, this isn't exactly a party girl outfit. And again, I'm using party girl as a joke because they use party girl. I think people can go out and not, like, I wouldn't, being labeled as a party girl to me shouldn't be a bad thing if someone likes to go out dancing and drinking or having consensual sex. Not a big deal. Live your life. But anyway, the big deal with this is he was in the running to be the next Bachelor. As we know on tonight's Men Tell All, he's going to have the hot seat and talk about his shortcomings. We're going to share that. I'm all for redemption. I'm all for overcoming your past. But if he is holding hands with somebody, I mean, look, I don't know about you guys. My single days, you're more likely to have sex with somebody than hold hands with them. I mean, in today's world, in 2022, holding hands is way more personal. They're holding hand, and in a post-pandemic world, they're not even using protective PPE, whatever. You know, where's the sanitizer? You know, this is a dangerous world they're living in. So anyway, that's where they're at.
Also, this girl is
and this is what his friend Dustin had to say about them.
Party girl.
I'm sorry. This is what his friend Dustin had to say about his the girl Kelsey who called him out. As we know, we played this already, and they've received so much backlash that Dustin and Pilot Pete no longer have the podcast in their bios of their Instagram, and they have not released an episode since then.
This girl is a party girl. This girl was always at the club, always out and about doing stuff. And Nate knew this is not the type of girl to introduce to my daughter, his daughter. Like, if someone is like...
And of course, the issue wasn't whether or not he would introduce his girlfriend, his party girlfriend, to his daughter. The issue is that she didn't even know he had a daughter. Like, how could you even go to each other's weddings and vacations? And again, I don't need it. It's going to leave a thing in the comment section where the people want to blindly defend him. I don't think that's important. I don't think it's important to blindly defend someone. I think it's important for Nate to speak his truth, to say what he needs to say. Although I do have it on good accord from people that maybe have watched the Men Tell All already. There are some screeners floating around out there, but I have it on good accord that they made Nate come off looking amazing on the Men Tell All, which pissed a lot of people off because they want him to be held accountable and this and that. Well, whether or not he becomes the next Bachelor, it won't shoot for another month. So theoretically, as I've always said in the past, if you want to be holding someone's hands the day before you go on The Bachelor, okay. Maybe you're, maybe there's a case to be made. And again, let me know in the comment section. Maybe there's a case to be made where you enjoy the intimacy with someone, even if you don't see it going anywhere. It's like, all right, we hooked up, we went to the club, we're gonna do brunch together, sort of role playing, almost like LARPing a relationship, live action role playing, and whereas you might not actually see a future with them. Now the thing with Nate is, and I hate to victim blame here as far as paparazzi go, but as far as Nate's concerned, it's like, bro, if you want to be a little bit more incognito, you need to put a hat on, or you need to shave that, you need to do something, because that is a very obvious haircut that sticks out there. So obviously you can't go out you can't go out holding hands and not expect it to make some news. So chances are this isn't your average hookup, but maybe something a little bit more. We'll have to see. As I said before, Bachelors in the City podcast, we're waiting with bated breath to see what their next moves are, since they haven't shared anything after that huge fallout they received. Not only that, they actually untagged. They had a video that was up about what they had to say regarding Kelsey, Nate's ex, and they took that video down quietly a couple days ago. So initially, the Bachelors in the City podcast, and of course Dustin's friends with Nate, initially this podcast had said, hey, we'd love to hear what you guys think. We'd like to open the conversations regarding all this. The energy was so negative, the feedback was so negative that they just took it down. So we'll have to see if they address it moving forward. I think they should. I think just address it like, hey, shouldn't use the word party girl. Someone, can not be serious, but the negative connotations there. It's like we live in a world we need to get over slut shaming and things like that. And it's kind of like a veiled slut shaming. Like, let's just call it for what it is. How is she a party girl? Those types of things. Can't people go out consensually? Okay, you get my point. We've made 15 videos about it, but it'll be very interesting to see how this all plays out. Is he no longer in the running to be the next Bachelor? I say make Rodney Bachelor, but what do I know? Follow me on Instagram at DNeals. And again, link in the comments section. Pinned link to join the Amazon if you want to donate to our Teacher of the Day, or buy tickets to this Saturday night stand-up show in Hollywood, California. It'll be a fun time. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye.